Hello everyone, all the students, parents and the lovely people who are watching me right now. I am soon going to be live on JBS Podcast and we will be discussing topics that need your attention. Do watch these podcasts, share your opinion and follow JBS Podcast for more such insightful discussions.
Good morning everyone, welcome to JBS Podcast. I'm your host for today. My name is Shraddha Kabra. I am Assistant Professor in the area of Communication and General Management in JP Business School, and today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic, careers that did not exist 5 years ago. And to explore this topic better, we have a very special guest with us, Miss Niharika Sharma. She is a journalist, a podcaster, a YouTuber with over 10 million views, a content creator with Instagram followers of close to 250,000. So let's welcome her today. Hi Niharika, how are you doing today?
Thank you so much, Shraddha.
Please tell us more about yourself and then tell us what do you think about the topic, careers that did not exist 5 years ago.
Shraddha, first of all, I really want to thank you all for welcoming me here and giving me an opportunity to talk about something that really holds importance today.
Yes.
While we talk about careers that did not existed like maybe 5 years back, it's important because we are in a time when we are evolving. With every passing year, we see new careers coming up. So Shraddha, this has been very interesting. Obviously, our parents are very conventional. They like their children to be in a secure space, a 9-to-5 job that is paying you your salary by the end of the month or the starting of the next month. It's a secure space to be in.
Yes.
So that gives them this comfort, okay, my child is fine, it's doing its own job and stuff. But when it comes to something as video creator, content creator, somebody is a podcaster, you don't have your fixed salaries. I do not have a fixed salary for more than a year or so. So my money can come on the 5th of a month, on 12th of a month, on 20th of a month, anytime. So it's good when you are in a good space, you will have your money coming throughout the month. But sometimes that money varies. One month you're making maybe 5 lakhs, the other month you're not even making 50,000. So that's the thing. But when you are into a full See, I started content creation and podcasting because I somewhere felt stagnant. There are multiple media houses, but the thing is, with the evolution of digital media, we have so many digital wings under one big media house that making a space is difficult.
Right.
Getting guests is difficult. You work your ass off, you work throughout your day, throughout your night, but still it becomes very, very difficult to get your dues in your office.
Yeah.
So, and then we all know about office politics. So keeping all of it that side, I thought maybe I can put all my efforts onto myself. I win, I lose, it's mine.
Yes.
So that was my whole idea. It was a leap of faith because it wasn't a planned decision. One fine day I thought, okay, this is going to be my last day in office. And I switched.
Yeah.
I switched like this and I was like, okay, I don't want to be in this space anymore because it's draining me.
Right.
And when you are with the media houses, you're always on your toes. It's a 24-hour job. They hire you for 9 to 5, but you work 24 hours. Your groups are always on the notifications. You are getting the notification. Okay, this has happened. This has happened. Say for an example, if PM Modi is meeting Donald Trump in the night at 1 according to India time, you have to be available. It doesn't matter that you are in a morning shift or an evening shift. You have to be available. So that is how it works. And if I am doing it, say for a 50,000 rupee job, I would better do it for myself and make maybe 1 lakh maybe a year later. So I feel that this confidence is important. You need to put in your confidence. You need to put in your best foot forward and then go ahead with your idea.
Yes, maybe the conviction is needed.
Absolutely.
And that's how, we've heard these terms like burnout and quiet quitting because all these things happen in the office. This is what young students, young people, when they start their careers, this is what they come across. So one question that I'm asking for our students, how can they really know whether a career option such as of being a content creator is a legit one or is it just an Instagram trend? So, somewhere where they feel safe, opting for this career.
Okay, that's an interesting question. So we see a lot of Instagram reels where people come and say, oh, I've quit my 9 to 5 job and now I'm doing this full time, I'm creating content, I'm a YouTuber, I'm traveling, I'm this and that. But you never know their backgrounds.
Right.
Maybe if my father is a millionaire, I won't care if I'm working a 9-to-5 job or I am creating videos. If my 10 videos don't work, it's not going to burn a hole in my pocket. But if I am somebody who's on my own and I'm creating videos, if my 2 videos won't work,
right,
I will be in a bad space. I would want to think over my decision again. I would want to give it a second thought. So if you really want to be a content creator or somebody who wants to explore this space, it's better that you have a permanent job in hand, a job that pays you.
Yes.
So that you have that income, you have that money in your hand that you can spend on things you want to be. So all your aspirations can be one part of your life, but take your job seriously because it is going to pay for your expenses.
Right.
So once you have something, a job, a solid professional career that's paying for you, then you may be exploring other things. And we know a lot of content creators. If you know the Flying Beast, he was a pilot and then he started creating content. So you need to have something that's supporting your dream. You cannot be always extracting money from your parents after they have given you education, everything. So maybe you can look for a job, get stable into it, and then creating content can be a second thing, maybe a second career. And when you think you are well off there, now you're getting good collaborations, you're getting good money, your AdSense is working fine, then maybe you can take that decision very intelligently that you want to be a content creator full time. But if you want from day one I want to be a content creator, you better be sure that you have enough money for that.
Right. Okay, so one more question that comes to my mind. Do traditional degrees or conventional degrees matter? Or has it become more about skills, or let's call it jugaad? Is it all about learning on the go, learning on the job, something like that? Or like, do traditional degrees hold as much sway? Because the parents, they always want their kids to go to IITs, IIMs. So is it still about that, or is it gradually changing?
It is changing, Shraddha, I would say that. But it is still very important because we see a lot of job openings where the first line is that this is the criteria. You need to hold a degree in MBA, you need to be a graduate.
Right.
So degrees do matter.
Right.
There is a transition, there will be a transition, and there will be a complete change because now we have so many startups that just want very enthusiastic people, crazy heads. So maybe if 10 years down the line I meet somebody who is like, I just want to create great videos. I just want to shoot everything that comes in front of my camera. I want to make it aesthetic and I want to capture it. I won't care if he has a degree in photography or not.
Right.
If he is that enthusiast and he matches my level of creativity, I would want that person in my team.
Right.
So things will change. Maybe not for the conventional careers, but for something that has to do with arts, something that has to do with creativity. We have seen so many actors that have never had the degrees, that have never went to the acting school, but they are doing fabulous. So some, especially creativity, especially arts, I guess that's a God gift.
Okay.
And you see yourself, maybe you would have never thought doing a podcast, but you are doing it today. So that's a learning on the job.
Right.
So that things will keep changing. For in students, we see there are students that are very studious, but if they get a chance to play some sports or do some extracurricular activities, maybe they debate or something, and they do very well. And that's how you discover yourself. So that discovery is a long time process. It keeps going on. But degrees are important, but I guess 10 years down the line, they won't have as much importance as they have now.
Okay, so beautiful takeaway here. Maybe it's an amalgamation of the two, they both coalesce.
Absolutely.
All right. So maybe we can have like a rapid fire round now. One career that will boom in India soon. What do you think?
Anything that has to do with AI.
Okay.
AI managers, AI strategists, AI trainers, AI prompters. Anything that has to do with AI is going to be on a boom. If you are free, you have your days off, you have your weekends, please study AI. AI is going to be your main source of income, your second source of income. It can be purely a source of income. Work on it.
Right. And one future career you definitely won't apply for?
See, anything that maybe gathering information, somebody who is... when I say AI is important, so if I have to collate data, I can get it from AI. ChatGPT, Gemini, there are so many platforms that can give me the data. So I can get the data, but again, I will go to somebody who is an AI prompter. So careers that are very basic, that are information gathering, maybe clerical, they will not exist in the coming days.
Okay.
But anybody who can manage the data that AI is extracting for us, they'll be important.
All right, brilliant. So thank you so much. I think it was beautiful, having you on the segment.
It was lovely here as well.
And we've learned so much about, the careers that didn't exist 5 years ago, but then they exist now. They are doing so well. And then, as you've said, that maybe in 10 years down the line, they'll have like even a better future,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And they'll be here to stay, and they're not going anywhere. So thank you so much, Niharika. It was pleasure having you over.
It's likewise for me as well. And all the best for all the students who are watching this video. I hope you have a good takeaway from it, and whatever you like, please let us know.